What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Tony the Realtor. In today's episode, I got you guys in Oak Park to see a brick multi-unit. The address here is 530 South Ridgeland. The property is going to go on the market for about $570,000. Really good price. It's not rehab. It needs updating, but I am going to show this to you. It's awesome. So let's start with the exterior. Here we go. All right, guys. First thing I want you to see with Oak Park, okay? This is Ridgeland. Look at all the buildings here on Ridgeland, okay? Multi-units, okay? And then across the street, we have houses, okay? Ridgeland Avenue will take you down to Madison. Actually, Madison would be that way. So there's Madison. Actually, that's Madison on the corner. Madison, and then going down that way, you'll eventually get to Roosevelt, 16th, and then Cermak Road. And this is basically what what the block looks like. It is very busy right now. It is about, what time is it? That's 2:20 on the old Belova, okay? I'm not wearing a Rolex today, okay? The fake hasn't came in from China yet, but this is the property. It's in good condition. The brick looks really well. I don't see any issues with any of the grouts or the tuck pointing. Everything looks fine. Okay, you will notice there's a window unit here in the window because it's window AC, and then it is also radiator heating system, okay? So it's typical of Oak Park is pricey, okay? Meaning that the property values are going to be up there. What property taxes will be up there, so will the purchase price of the home. So, if you can get it at a decent price, update it, you should see some good after rehab value. Now, here's the garage, okay? And like I said, there is going to be the need for some updating. But this is the garage brick, 2-car garage. Brick garages are not common, like you can see over there. That one's frame. But here is the back of this house here. Okay, like I said, we're going to see the second unit. And look, it comes with a free pool. Okay, it comes with a free pool. There you go. Let's see if we come over here this way. Okay, there's the gangway. We come over here this way. There's the side. Okay, you can see the gas meters are over there on the side. But nice brick building on a busy street. And yeah, if you want to invest, I mean, this looks like to be a good place to do so. Oh, another thing too. You can see here are your meters. Okay. Other side was gas meters. This over here, electrical. So let's go upstairs and see what's what. Okay, so we're in. This is the entrance. This door, obviously, this will get us to the basement where the mechanicals are and all that. But I wanted you guys to see, what it looks like actually going up to the second floor. Here is your first unit. I do know that they had a lot of success with Airbnb in this area and with that unit specifically. So right now there's renters in there, and I do believe that renter is doing market rent. So, from an investment perspective, not bad. Okay. As we come up the stairs, the owner is actually in the process of moving out. So you'll see a couple of items here and there. Let's go inside. Okay. Oh, nice. The ACs are working, and we have a photographer here actually getting the listing ready for photos, or taking photos for the listing. So walking in, we're going to turn this way. Living room, right? Somebody told me in the comments, I stopped watching because of how obvious you were pointing out. Like they were mad that I was like, that's a fan. that's a chimney. But hey, why else would you guys watch these videos if I wasn't going to state the obvious and the not so obvious? So, a lot of room in here. This is a very, very large living room. The fact that we have this front, I call this a front porch area. Guys, eat me up in the comments if you want to. Okay. The fact that we have this open nook here, letting in all the light. I mean, I would assume that if you worked from home, you would put your desk here in the middle, and instead of relying on this guy, you would open the windows and enjoy the benefit of the beautiful sunlight. think it's vitamin D. Am I right, guys? Vitamin D. But very nice. Now, I did mention that the place, you know, was needed to be a little updated. Okay. Case in point, we have maybe a need if you like to sand the floors. The good news is there's hardwood floors throughout the place. Okay. There's your radiator heat, which works awesomely. Okay, that is a word, awesomely. The big question that I have for everyone here is, if you did buy this, where are you putting your television? Well, over there you have your fireplace, and we'll get a nice look at that. We do have stained glass windows over here, which I'll let you guys take a look at those. Right, pretty cool stained glass. Shelves, okay. That looks like a gas line right there. Okay, shelves. And then over here, there's a coax line right here, along with your outlet. So television's going on this wall, for sure, for sure. For me, it's important to point these things out, because, you know, you want to get an idea of like how you would live in the property. That's why you guys are watching these videos to begin with. That right there is a closet. Okay, not a bedroom. It's a closet. We'll take a quick look. Okay. There you go. Nice size closet. Easy, simple. These doors on hardwood, nice heavy wood. Okay. This was the entrance. That's the door that we came in from. And now I am going to go into this bedroom over here. Okay. So nice size bedroom. You could put a full size bed in here. And if you want the proof, there's a full size bed right there. That actually even might be a queen size bed. Okay. Nice size bed. So there's your fan. Here's the window. The windows don't look super old. They're not old school wood windows. Okay. So you do have some decent windows. You see the bricks there, clear indicator that there was, of course, your AC unit sitting there. And then these here, how many of you guys ever had to bleed your radiators? You know, you can N2, by the way, you see all this chipping and stuff like that? Not a big deal, because they sell heat resistant paint that's specifically made to be able to repaint those. And, you know, you guys can have at it when you decide to have at it. Am I right? Let's take a look at the bathroom. And then there is 2 bedrooms. So actually, here, let's go into the other bedroom. Okay, here is the other bedroom. This bedroom, I think, is larger. Yes, so it is larger than that bedroom. Here we go. So whatever size bed you wanted to put in here, be my guest. You can do so. Okay, so hardwood floors are nice. And then we have that fan combo there. I mean, the LED lights that they sell now, I mean, you can get so creative with your living space. It's not even funny. If there's anything that I do enjoy, it's faucets, it's lights, lighting, paint. I mean, maybe I was supposed to be like a home decorator. I don't know. Okay. So nice size closet. Okay. See that? We have some stuff in there, which kind of shows off the space. We're going to come over here and let's see here. Before we go in the kitchen, here is the bathroom. Okay, so remember, living room, closet, bedroom, bathroom. Okay. Here is your bathroom. Okay, nice modest bathroom. Once you buy the place, if you want to update it, feel free. It does sport this wallpaper though. I do like it. Take a look at that, you guys. Let me know in the comments if you guys like this wallpaper. Would you leave this up or would you take it down? I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. We have a tub. Okay. A tub with nice tile. Okay. That looks up to date to me. You know, that looks up to date to me. The only thing that I think that would have to happen here is maybe repainting up here, or maybe even extending with like some white tile going up. That might be cool. Okay, and then fixtures, faucets, and all that to your liking. And then maybe if you're updating, you put a glass sliding door here if you wanted to. But there's another radiator there. Okay, windows look good. Can't complain. And then we have one light there, another light there, and we hope that that one there actually vents out to, you know, through the roof. Hopefully, right? Hopefully. It's time for everybody's favorite part. The dining room. Notice I didn't say kitchen because the kitchen is actually around the corner. So we went from living room, bathroom, bedroom, dining room. Okay, dining room. And there's the world's best photographer. Everybody, the world's best photographer. So we're in here. Huge space. Huge space. I will admit, I haven't seen a whole lot of layouts like this where all of a sudden when you walk in expecting to see the kitchen, you run into the dining room. But, you know, you let me know if that's something that's happened that you've came across. Okay, here's another stained glass window. Let's put up there. Okay, this beautiful stained glass window. We have outlet here. Oh, there you go. There in the corner. Outlet over there. So that's good. Now, if we come over here, we do also have, do we want to call it the third bedroom? Or do we call it like the sunroom? You let me know what you think, but all the way to the back. I will say though, because this was closed and the ACs in the house are on, this room is hot. So you would have to put an AC system in here somewhere through this window, right? And I'll show you guys outside the window in a second, but this is a nice room. I mean, if you can control the temperature in here, maybe this is your, you know, maybe this is your office, or if you want to get fancy, maybe you eliminate that and make this a bedroom if you wanted to, you know what I mean? Or maybe it's your walk-in closet, maybe it's I don't know, a sunroom, whatever you want. Let's take a look outside really quick. Okay, there is the yard. We got the neighbors there. Okay, nice place. All right, let's go to the kitchen now. You're going to go into the kitchen, and then we'll take a look over the balcony. And then do we have access to the basement? Did you unlock it? Thank you so much. So yeah, I will take you guys to the basement after this. Now here is the kitchen. Okay. Now I get it. You guys are probably looking at this video, and yes, is this updated? Sure. There's a backsplash here. Okay. That feels like, okay, so this is like that sticky backsplash that you put against the wall. This is not tile. Okay, but they did their thing. They made it look nice. They painted the cabinetry. That's cool. We have a stove here. There's another AC, right? We do have a pantry that actually has a washer dryer system there, which is cool. So that tells me that there's power back here, and there's a way to take water away once this is done washing. So this is nice. So let's go back and really think about this. You buy the place and you're worried like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to do so much work. Well, not really. You'll replace this. Maybe you get your new appliances, new cabinets. What's here? A line for the water, a drain, a line for here because of this, a drain. And then if you wanted to continue the vibe here with your washer and dryer, there's a line there. Okay, and then if this stays, super cool, this stays, now you have that benefit. Okay. It is a pantry. We do have shelves here. You put your soups, your chicken noodle soup, and all that. Okay, windows still look good, still in good condition. And I'm really happy because normally when people replace the windows, they'll just leave the little window in here and just say, leave the wooden window in there. No, the windows are actually newer all around. Okay, even over there, that's a newer window. Okay, but if I stand over here in the kitchen. Okay, we have this flooring, maybe it needs work, but overall, is this thing move-in ready? Absolutely. You can live here, not have to do any updates if you didn't want to, anything there's nothing necessary that you absolutely have to do. At 570, I think the value's here because everything else that is a positive when you change is just after rehab value. And in this market, in Oak Park specifically, that should fly. So gigantic radiator there. Look, that radiator comes up to the center of my chest. That's a tall radiator, or I'm just a very short man, but who knows? Okay, I'm not going to judge. Don't judge Antonio. But we are headed to the basement, so I will see you there. All right, to the basement we go. This is my first time seeing it, you guys, so I'm going to react to it the same way everyone that's watching is reacting to it. They literally just opened the door for me. So, all right. So we're in the basement. Let's take a little walk, okay? Obviously, the property is brick, so you're going to see brick walls down here, which this is what it is. Got a drainage system here. Oh, this is nice. Check this out, you guys, okay? Forget the way the place looks without any rehab work or anything like that, okay? It's good. Number one, there's stuff in the basement, is what it is. Is the basement clean from the houses that I go into? Yes. This is a clean looking basement, and this here, that is always great to see. It's not old wood riding beams. That is good old fashioned steel or metal or whatever it is. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I'm going to say it's aluminum. I'll get lit up in the comments. Antonio thought it was aluminum. No. Okay. There's a door back here. Oh, cool. So you can get out, you get to the outside. So it's the entrance here. It'll take you upstairs. Super cool. And then over here, we're looking at, okay. I like it. So you open this up, you're inside. Now if I come over here, these are all the radiator pipes, okay? If you ever eliminated the radiator system because you're going to do duct work, then the question becomes, do you keep these, okay? These right here are thicker, okay? This insulates the pipes so that when it gets cold in the winter, it fights against it fights against the elements, okay? Okay, so now nice. I'm going to come this way. Here's your water lines. Okay. Oh, let me get out of your way, my friend.
No worries.
Okay. Like I said, we have photography going on. Okay, so wow, this is a huge space. I love this table. Okay. Super cool. So if you guys want to come in here and do some work, you have a nice table to do it on. Not bad at all. All right. Let's take a look really quick at some of these components over here. I'm going to be like 30 seconds really quick, okay?
Yeah, you're good. Take your time.
So remember, it's a 2-unit. Boiler, heating system, okay? Heating system, boiler, okay? Everything looks separate to me because this is probably for level 1 and that's probably for level 2. And the only thing that you have to do is just maintain that these are functioning. Are they older? Sure. You're not buying a brand new building. You're not buying a rehab. Yes, they're older. But do they work? Everything so far has been reported that they are working. You can come in here, buy the place, and basically be done with it. Okay, washer and dryer, hook up over there. You have your lines and all that. That looks great. So guys, I will end it for you guys here. So if you guys want to see more videos in Chicago, click the boiler on the left. If you guys want to see more videos in the suburbs, you can click it on the right, and then you can click the circle right here in the middle to subscribe. But I'm Antonio the Realtor. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.